Station?
So basically from West Bengal.
At the restaurant.
Yes, sir. And we are operating, sir, remotely. Yes. And sir, we are like very happy to inform that in Space Week we are going to attempt World Record.
Very nice. In what?
Sir, that's we are going to create in 24 hours the maximum space in content that we are going to upload. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
We appreciate your efforts.
Thank you, sir.
You are doing so many programs.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Vast and skills untold. They shape the future. Brave
So can you
and
just
bold.
share your screen so we can just check the meanwhile?
Okay.
Yeah.
From AI's rise to research call, they train the minds to conquer all. Workshops, FDPs, and learning grad, empowering scholars across the land. Innovation flows in all they do, breaking
Not yet,
barriers,
sir.
forging new. A legacy of growth and cheer. Academy in of a world leads the frontier.
1 minute.
And love, friendship flows in all they do, breaking barriers, forging new. A legacy of growth and cheer. Academy in of a world leads the frontier. Leads the frontier. Leads the frontier. Leads the frontier.
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Yeah. So I stop sharing now.
Yeah. You can stop sharing.
In halls of knowledge, bold and bright, stands in of a world, a guiding light. With wisdom vast and skills untold, they shape the future, brave and bold.
So we'll be starting in another 3 minutes, sir.
From AI's rise to research call, they train the
So,
minds
sir,
to
I will be
conquer
telling you
all.
when we are
Workshops,
starting.
FDPs,
And kindly switch on your
learning
camera so
grad,
that we
empowering
want
scholars
Okay.
across the land. Innovation flows in all they do, breaking barriers, forging new. A legacy of growth and cheer. Academy in of a world leads the frontier. And love, friendship flows in all they do, breaking barriers, forging new. A legacy of growth and cheer. Academy in of a world leads the frontier. Leads the frontier. Leads the frontier. Leads the frontier. In halls of knowledge, bold and bright, stands in of a world, a guiding light. With wisdom vast and skills untold, they shape the future, brave and bold. From AI's rise to research call, they train the minds to conquer all. Workshops, FDPs, and learning grad, empowering scholars across the land. Innovation flows in all they do, breaking barriers, forging new. A legacy of growth and cheer. Academy in of a world leads the frontier. And love, friendship flows in all they do, breaking barriers, forging new. A legacy of growth and cheer. Academy in of a world leads the frontier. Leads the frontier. Leads the frontier. Leads the frontier.
Sir, we are going to start in 30 seconds, sir. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So requesting all of you to switch on your camera.
And bright, stands in of a world, a guiding light. With
I
wisdom
also-
vast and skills
Yes, sir.
untold,
Yes, sir.
they shape the future, brave and bold.
PK, sir.
Yeah.
Can you, sir, switch on your camera, sir?
From AI's rise to research call, they train the minds to conquer all. Workshop.
Yes, sir. I think it's good to start to celebrate our Educational Technology Day. Shalu, you may proceed.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. The greatest technology in the world is the classroom. The role of technology is not to replace teacher but to amplify learning. A very warm welcome to all the participants joining us for 3-day boot camp Edtech Acceleration Program organized by the Academy Canova World and powered by Indian Science Technology and Engineering Facilities MAP. Academy Canova World, it's a hub for research-driven innovation, technical excellence, and intellectual property creation. Founded in 2017 as a YouTube channel for aerospace enthusiasts, it now holds an MSME registered STEAM research center recognized across India. And in upcoming World Space Week, going to achieve a world record. Unlike conventional academies, our academy operates a dedicated R&D cell collaborating with researchers, scientists, and industry mentor and other candidates, a rare offering in the education sector. Recently, Academy Canova World has been declared as India's first private research and innovation hub, which was featured by Republic News and Gujarat Journal. On Educational Technology Day, we celebrate not just the device and the software, but the power bridge they build curiosity and knowledge. We may continue to harness innovation to create equitable, engaging, and limitless learning innovation environment from every mind. I welcome Dr. Aishwarya Dhara, founder of Academic Canova World, visionary leader and mentor of change, Niti Aayog, Engineer Pulak Kumar Dhara, Chief Technology Officer, Organizing Chair, former Assistant Scientist at the Department of Atomic Energy, guides our technological advancement through innovative projects and consultancy. Dr. Arnav Majumdar, Research Advisor, whose innovative approach navigate the research landscape. Engineer Ponma Kishan, event manager, provide technical support to handle outreach activities. And a warm welcome to today's guest speaker, Mr. Raj Dham, regional mentor of change, Niti Aayog, Atul Innovation Mission, and author of Create Your Own Future Through Body Mind Programming. I am the Sky, a program for value based education, and also the author of many other books.
We are delighted to have with us today a dynamic mentor. Rajkumar Dham is distinguished facilitator, author, and trustee dedicated to holistic human development. He is a creator of Body Mind Programming BMP, a pioneering self transformation paradigm that helps individuals to find creative solutions and manifest their dreams. He is also the author of the book Create Your Own Future Through Body Mind Programming. As a trustee of the NGO People's Trust, he leads initiatives to uplift rural communities through education, health, and empowerment programs. His innovative Heart Mind Yoga has been successfully implemented in healthcare to improve the quality of life for career cancer patients. Furthermore, he has designed I Am the Sky, a value based education program for children. Raj Dham's facilitated work embodies a profound commitment to empowering individuals and communities to unlock their full potential. Without further delays, let's learn and hear from our today's guest. EdTech and lifelong learning beyond classroom. Rajkumar Dham sir, the virtual stage is yours. We are eager to learn from your insights. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Priyanka, Shalu, and Dr. Aishwarya.
Thank you,
I
sir.
am very excited, happy that Academy Innova World is taking the education, science, technology further. And the topic has been very nice that, how the technology, what we call the EdTech, can help us in the life learning beyond the classroom.
Right, sir.
So I'll be sharing my thoughts. Let me
Yes, sir.
share my screen. Is it my screen visible?
Yes, sir, it's
Yeah.
visible, sir. Yeah.
So today we'll be covering, when we talk the long-term learning, we must know what is learning, how learning takes place, and how we can, where it is recorded, learning in our brain, in our inner computer, it is there, and how it can be made lifelong so that we can remember that thing, and also the learning beyond the classroom, and how technology is helping in this one. This will we try to see. So I welcome you. I call this the journey of the discovery, because education learning is to discover ourselves and the world around us. So students, children, whosoever want to learn, when they are eager to explore the world around them, they grow and realize that it is not, learning is not just about academic, but the life itself. It changes our life and nothing. So that we'll try to see. So I start with the ancient proverb that say, learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. That is the scope of the learning forever. So let's try to see that, how the learning takes place. Awareness plays the most important role in that one. Our senses which are there, they, whatever is in front of that, it is coming into that one. Suppose you are walking on the street, whatever is on the street, so many hundreds of people are walking, that everything is coming there. But when we take our awareness there, then, oh, you find, oh, my friend is there, this building is there. So awareness is the most important thing in learning. And the curiosity should be there. If there is no curiosity, we will not go into detail. We will not try to further. If the curiosity comes, we go deeper into that one. So I will narrate my case. When I was just 6 years old, so in our home garden, my father had put the peas seeds, and then I saw it has grown up, leaves have come, flowers have come, and so many peas have come. I became curious from where it came. Then what I thought, it may be the peas may be having. I took that piece and tried to break it with the stone. But inside nothing was there. Then I became curious that something may be in the ground. So I tried to dig up there. There also nothing was there. Then I asked my father that what is from where these things are coming. He told me, you sow it. He gave me a seed. And he made me to prepare the ground, and I put it there. So every day morning I used to go there and see what is happening. One day I saw, the earth is slightly breaking and something is coming. I was very happy into that. Then every day I used to give some watering, take care. Then it was growing. The leaves were coming. The flowers came, beautiful flowers came, and then the peas were coming. That curiosity made me, when we developed the BMP body mind programming, myself and Professor K.N. Krishna Swamiji there, we introduced that concept that our goals we can implant as seeds in our body mind system. And that we have to prepare. As we prepare the earth, we remove all the undesired thing, grass and other thing. Similarly, in our body mind system, what are undesired habits, attitudes, we have to remove, prepare that one, and then whatever we want the goal to achieve, whatever we want to learn, that we implant as a seed. And seed becoming a tree is a mystery. And that mystery is available to every one of us. So that is the curiosity. When it is there, then our learning takes place into that. That's why we say that true learning awakens the mind and heart. We will see that we all have been emphasizing only on the brain. But when I read in Bhagavad Gita, where Krishna says the soul, the Atma is in the heart, I was wondering, we are taught heart is the only pump, beautiful, incredible pump, but he is telling that the Atma, the soul is there. Similarly, in the Bible also, they call about the sacred space in the heart. Then when we were developing DMP, we started saying, why? Let's see our journey when you were conceived in the mother womb. First organ is the heart, which starts functioning completely. And that takes place within about 4 weeks. That time brain is not at all formed. Brain gets formed after about 220 days. Then myself and person were wondering that who is communicating, how it is helping into the forming of the other parts of that one. So it must be communicative, it must be intelligent into that one. And in the last 20 years, scientists have found out that our heart has special 40,000 neurons. And it has a wonderful communication system. It is able to communicate all other organs, including the brain. When brain gets formed, then they work like a couple. They work together. Now the scientists have found out that the brain, when it communicates to heart is understanding that and reacts to that according to that one. Similarly, when heart is sending the information, communication to brain, and then brain understand and then reacts. So both are working as a couple. So in our education, in our learning system, mind and heart, they have to go together. We have to take care of that. It's the bridge between who we are learning and what we want to become, what we want to achieve. Is a journey where learning plays the important role in our transformation. So how learning takes place? When we were developing body-mind programming, so we found that how, where it is stored into that one, what happens? Then we found out that, as I'm showing here, through all our senses, eyes, what we are seeing, what we are hearing, what we are smelling, what we are talking, what we are feeling, that is all getting recorded in our neural network. Right the day we were conceived in the mother womb. So after that, when we come out of that, whatever we have seen, whatever we have done, whatever our parents have said, whatever we have heard, then we go to school, everything is getting recorded perfectly. We will see how it is getting recorded, what is the science behind that one. But those inputs which are repeatedly done, they form a program, like a habit. How habit is formed? Whatever we keep on doing, good or bad, it will become a habit. It will be a part of our autonomous nervous system. We will behave, our body and the mind will behave accordingly. So this is how our own experiences, repeated experiences, they form programs because programs are getting formed consciously and unconsciously. So some are good, self-fulfilling programs like love, courage, determination, cheerfulness, optimism, self-esteem, faith. But some people have said something. So we have seen on the TV, the society has told, in the school something is them. So they will be self-defeating programs like resentment. We are not happy with anything. Anger, small thing. These days when we were doing the program, we said what we should get rid of. All the teachers said these days students are getting angry too much. Procrastination they are doing. They keep on post-starting in that. We will see that how we can change into that one. So this is how the programs. Program is also a learning which become part of the autonomous nervous system. It is getting formed. Now you have seen that there are self-fulfilling programs, there are self-defeating programs or habits. Then we started contemplating how we can change them. So our hypothesis was that our own experience have created this, so our experiences can change it. But that how can we create that desired experience to change? Suppose we are getting angry, how we can overcome the anger? If we have developed hatred from some people, how we can do? Some doubts are there, we keep on doubting that how we do. Then when we were researching about that, we came across the finding of the neurosciences that our nervous system cannot distinguish between a real experience and a vividly imagined experience. Then we thought, oh, dream. We think imaginary, but it's a vividly imagined experience. And everybody knows, depending on the type of the dream. If the dream is happy, people start smiling. They feel happiness. But if it is frightening, then people start weeping even in the dreams. The BP changes, the heartbeat becomes that. Oh, then that means we have to create a vividly imagination. Experience is going to dream-like state. We will see when we see the science of learning that how we can change, how we can de-learn, how we can transform our life. Now we come to know about the science of learning memory. There was a German researcher. He was researching on the memory there. His name was Richmond Simon. Around 1904, while studying, he coined a term what we call the engram. Why he coined a new name? Because by that time, how memory is getting stored with the feelings also, with all the associative memories. Then he named this as the engram. This is the physical change in brain state that is induced by any event, what we are seeing. So that is the serving the memory state. Now it is very interesting into that one that associative memories are there. Now suppose you take a rose, then what are the colors of the roses? What are the shapes and sizes of that one? What is the smell of that? How it flavor of that one is there? If you eat, what is the taste? How is the plant? Everything, when we are learning, it is arranged in engram such a way that you can find out that association. Recently, I was reading a research paper. Title was, How Do We See the Rose? We think that the rose picture is formed through our eyes, in the brain, or in our nervous system. And that is what we are seeing. That research says no. When we see when you are seeing at that moment the rose, it triggers the previous stored memories. All the previous stored memories become alive, and you are not seeing that rose only. Your reaction, your feeling is based on all your stored memories. And that's why then we thought, oh, that's a great thing. Because phobia, people have phobias. Water phobia is there, height phobia is there, so many phobias are there because that something got associated with water. Somebody might be going in the pool, something drowning, or in the river, he saw something. So those things got associated, and that is causing that one. So these everything what is there, it is getting recorded in the engram there. But when we repeat or we see again, they become alive into that one. So associated feelings get there. So recall is important. If you don't in the lifelong learning, whatever you say, if you recall there, more time you record, again that record is taken place into that one. It becomes prominent, you remember into that one. Now we see people have done research on that. Suppose we are listening, audio is there. How much of that we retain? We are able to remember it. The researchers say the average it comes to 20% only. That means 80% we forget. And most of time we are going to that method of the audio, then seeing, visual, videos. When we see, our retention becomes more, that increases from 20% to 30 to 40%. Then storytelling, this the storytelling people are there, and children are very much interested in the stories. These days, even in the management things, there are people who have specialized in the storytelling, and they explain so nicely. Your interest come into that, your awareness get focused into that one, and then about 65% we can retain. But then there's the experiential learning. We experiment something, we do with our hands, something exercises we do, certain practices we do. That increases our retention to 80 to 9%. So that means this studies, what have been made, gives us that how we have to teach people. What should be our method, or even for learning? So experiential learning is one of the best. And I have seen in our students, adult tinkering labs, when they are in university, so when they start experimenting, something they make and then see how it is behaving, they make a prototype, they test, that is forever. They remember, whatever experiments we have done in our labs during studying, still we recall, we remember how the magnet when we take and the iron filings are there and we put, how it gets arranges in the field, how that arrangement takes. So now we go next. So we say that learning is not just confined to classroom or age limit. It's a journey that spans lifetime. Whatever you meet, whatever you discuss, whatever you read, whatever situation come, some problem come, you try to solve. That is the lifelong learning. And what helps? Curiosity. One. Second is a passion. You should have the interest into that one. And I was telling that one was the seed, that curiosity came, that peace. Other one, you will be surprised that when I did engineering, completed engineering in 1969, I had not heard the word computer because computers were not there in India. When I went for post graduation in the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, then they started teaching us about the computer, and they told in Bangalore only two computers are there. One is with the Indian Institute of Science, and other is with the Defense Forces. So there they started teaching us, because we were not doing anything. Oh, you have a brain, so computer is having CPU. You have input devices. See, you have senses through which you see here. So similarly for computer also we have input devices. And then output devices are there. You are talking, you are walking, you are doing. These are all outputs are coming. So similarly computer also is. And then there is a hardware, the system. But we have body mind system. But they said there are programs. There are programs which process the data what you are getting, and then we get the result. That time a thought came, can we not program our body mind system? And that curiosity, passion, and right when the 6 year things went, kept on going into that. And we started working on developing the body mind programming in 1989. And by the end, 2001, we published first paper giving the steps there. So that is learning beyond the classroom. Curiosity, passion, determination. Now we have seen that experiential learning, the retention is more. If we want to have lifelong learning, we keep on learning and we make use of that. So we have to make use of the experiential learning. When we do experiment, that ignites our curiosity, fosters our creativity. We are all creative. Creativity is our inner essence. When we get focused on something, then whatever we have learned, that processing, churning takes place inside, and then the aha moment comes. This is the way in which we can do. So it cultivates the problem solving skills. By applying the theoretical knowledge in the real world settings, learner develop a deeper understanding and retention. Now you have seen that, how at the 6 year, I was excited. What is there in the seed, which is able to convert the five elements, earth, air, water, and thing, into the beautiful plant, leaves, flowers, thing, and how from one seed, million. If you do some calculation like what is the potential in a single seed of wheat or rice, I asked the student thing, how many, if you plant a wheat plant or a rice plant, how many seeds will come? So mostly people, some talk about 100, some say 1,000. Okay, take 1,000. Now those 1,000, each one, if you put, each one can give you 1,000, 1,000 into 1,000, and when you go, so the creator, the divine, has put the potential in a single seed to satisfy the hunger of the whole world. That is the potential. And you have much more than that. Only thing you have to nurture like the seed. We provide the environment. We provide the nurturing into that, and that converts into that one. That's how the theoretical knowledge, when we do experimentation, do into that one. So this we call as the hand-on approach that the people doing. So that is the basis of the lifelong learning, adaptability, success beyond classroom. Now, when I was doing my post-graduation, so we had a thing, I was doing in the industrial management, that we select some book or some personality and give a presentation amongst the students and that one. So I selected Albert Einstein. When I read, he has written that imagination is more powerful than knowledge, is more important. I was wondering, throughout my life, this still engineering, we have been stressing on the knowledge. But he's talking, there must be something into that one. So started thinking into that one. Then I was thinking, if you take Stephenson, he observed in the kitchen that due to the steam, the lid is going up when the water was getting bad. That was knowledge. That was learning. But then people took the imagination that this power can be utilized to make the steam engines that gave a birth to the steam engine. The steam that can be utilized into that one. So that is the imagination. And whatever you imagine is real. That is the neuroscience says that whatever you imagine is real. And that's the example of our dreams. It affects our body and mind both. And but there is one thing secret in that one. Latest research says that when we imagine, visualize something, in our brain nervous system, there is a mechanism. It compares your imagination with something. And if we find that it matches with the thing, then our physiology and psychology changes. So, in the imagination, I'll be discussing that we have to go to a state, a dream-like state there, and then try to visualize, imagine the thing, so that when our system compares, it should take like real, then physiology and psychology will change into that. That becomes a real experience. So imagination empowers learners to think outside the box, because imagination has no limitations. Logic can tell you that from A to B you can go, or A to C. But imagination has no limit. You can go anywhere into that one. So that now these days, in the technology, virtual reality and augmented reality, what we call the VR and AR, that is being used for learning purposes also, for finding out some solution to something also, that is capable. So in our BMP, our body and mind, now they are using the machines. We are creating VR and AR, but if you see the application of VR and AR, you say that it is really helping. In that, what you see in the VR and AR, you feel that it is real. If you have seen some of the movies based on that, you see, when I went to New Jersey, there we saw that, the journey in the space, they have a dome 360-degree. And my wife was also there. We just experienced, we are going into the space. And I saw my wife, she's holding the thing, and they are all space things are coming. So in body mind programming, we use our system to go to that state by eliciting the power of the subconscious mind. Then we should know what we want, what type of experience we want to create. If people are procrastinating, then we see that what type of experience create, so that if they procrastinate, they are suffering, they miss so many things. If they do in the time, then they are. So That we do into that one. And I share, one real case. I had gone to Canada. My daughter, she's a psychiatrist, she was there, and her son was there about 7 or 8 years. So I was going to sleep with him. My daughter told that don't put the light off, he fears from the darkness. Oh, good. Then I talked to him, and then I was telling some story. Then I'm taking him there that he is traveling into that there, and then it is into the tunnel, and slowly the light is reducing, 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 and reducing. I did that for a few minutes. Then immediately he told me, he calls me Nanu, the grandfather. He says, you can put it off. So by doing that synthetic experience, we can do lot of things. That is what we are using in our body mind programming, in our learning, in our innovation, creativity, anything. I'll see we have developed some special aids also into that. So that is the thing that we go to subconscious mind there, and then consciously we plant the goals in the mind, and then creating experience that goal we have achieved. If we keep on doing, it modifies our program because that is getting recorded in our engrams. So engrams are changing into that one. New experiences are coming into that one. So it may delete the old one, it may change that one, modify that, create a new one. This is how we do into this, and we make use of that. Now, as I was telling you, the Einstein one, imagination and learning. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. So that small children, they are having a very great imagination power. But our school system of teaching, slowly, they are such that they are losing that one. By the time they come out of the college, most of the people imagination, they have lost that power, which is incredible. And now we are trying to inculcate that one. So as I was telling, that to take this imagination further, so we have made 3 special aids. One is the virtual magical screen, second is the virtual innovation lab, third is the virtual guide. So we tell people that close your eyes, and then you have now a magical screen. In that you can see with the closed eyes. Try to see yourself, your hairs, your forehead, your eyes, your ears, your face, your nose, your eyes, slowly, the whole body. See your mother, teacher, friends, your house. Then on that, there you can travel in time. You can go back when you were small, which class you were there, where you were studying. People are able to recall their classroom, the benches, the shape of that, the teachers. They are people who, there. So that is there. We can bring it. Suppose you want to be with the Prime Minister Modi ji. So you see yourself, and then just think that Modi ji, and Modi ji appears. You want to be a rich businessman, Mukesh Ambani, you want to be there, you can bring him there. Elon Musk, all the big people you can see on this magical screen. So there, whatever products you are dealing, just see that your product, what you are working, this the prototype is ready, and then you are working nicely, you are testing it, is coming. Imagination has no limit. I tell you now how it works really. I developed the interest in healing there. So one young girl, she came to me. So she was not getting sleep. She used to get a headache. She had gained weight too much. So I went deep into that, what is there. So she told me that about 5 years back, she did engineering, in communication engineering. Then he applied. She got the written test thing to appear. She passed the written test. Then she was for the interview. There, when they asked some question, she became very nervous. So she was not selected. Then second time also you went same thing. She passed that exam. It happened for 5 years. Now she was seeing my colleagues who were performing even lesser. They have got great jobs and nothing. Depression. So due to that, all the problem came. So then I thought, okay, I will teach her, how she can prepare, how written test is there. Then in the interview, when she goes there on the virtual magical screen that you have gone there, the people who are interviewing they are asking some question, you are answering very nicely, you are very confident in things. Like that you see you are selected in the thing. Do all what they know. And I was surprised. After about 4 to 5 months, she came with a sweet box. Uncle, I got a job. I got selected in the Philips software in Bangalore here. Like that we have tried. You know that VR and AR are there here. Same thing principle we are using. Only we are using your body mind system. Then we created the virtual innovation lab. You think of a lab. Whatever equipment you want, you can have. Suppose you know the 3D printing machine. There you have to write a code and you write the program. Here, such a machine is there. You think of that, it will write its own code. It will come and the material will come printed on. Yeah. So if the books are, you want something, books are there. If somebody is medical side, all the latest medicine things are there. If you like to do meditation, so you go to the resort, it is there, or in the garden, or in the temple, whatever you, and you'll be surprised. Some of my students, mentees, they say that moon is our virtual innovation lab is at the moon, and whatever we think, it is able to create, because now the AI is coming. So natural language, when you speak, it is going to give you. Now your system, the natural language, our inner computer works on the natural language. The moment you think that is there, it is so advanced there. Now the linkages, Elon Musk is working with the brain and the machine, integrating that one. That connection is there. So you can do wonders. Virtual guide. Then in our history also, the virtual guides have been concept of that. Eklavya, you know that how he learned about this thing. Then I read one of the article. It was in the UK in one of the university. They taught the people who are not very good learners that imagine somebody's, that professor's head is sitting on your head. And then learn and do something. So they have said that the performance improved quite well. So that is the concept of the virtual guide. Anyone, if you are doing in the aeronautics thing, you can have a professor of the aeronautic one. If you are working on the AI, you can have the expert that one. If you are working on the any scientific discovery, so you can have Einstein, you can have Edison, you can have Newton. So these are the interesting things. So now we come to the Edtech and our AI. That is also our technology we have done, and it is so revolutionizing into this one. So they are changing our education system. Now I seen with our mentoring classes, they are able to learn the soft skill very nicely through technology, making videos, and now AI coming, they are doing wonders into that one. When I shared my body mind programming with the student covering the this is the thing. One student that time he was in sixth subgroup from JSS Dharwad. Now he's in seventh. He called me, sir, I like your body mind programming and these 3 aids and a thing. So I want to learn more and do something into that one. And I have learned, making the images, other thing using the Canva and a thing. So I had written some book as the for the students body mind programming. I sent him. He started working, and within 1 month, 1.5 months, he gave me the illustrated book. I will share later on. It's so beautiful. These things are that the boy, that is the technology, how it is helping into that one. Now he's so happy that this thing is come. He said we will make the website. Then I have now learned AI. I can make some agent into that one, and something, so many things can come. So we will see that it can learn educational, enabling the personalized learning. When we go into detail, every what is happening in the class, there are 30 or 40 students, each is at a different level. The teacher will be teaching at one level, all the things. So some of the people will not be, student will not be able to understand, grasp it. So now with this Edtech and AI and thing, we can find out what level people are there. And then we can develop the modules into that. So that's what we call the personal learning. Then, the teachers and the thing, they are spending a lot of time on the administrative task. Now, my other mentee, he has recently developed a app for the teachers so that it can help them in various ways. So I said, okay, interview, do a survey of the teachers, meet them. He said, my father and mother both are teachers. So I discussed, but no, you interview, make a form. Now Google form he made. He contacted that. They gave that. These are the problem they are facing into that. They would like to have help. Then based on that app he made, develop into that one. And then again, he has sent that app so that you use it, test it, how is there. Based on their feedback, we keep on it. That's how the technology is changing. So here you get a landscape. This how it can do personalized learning and real time. Now as I'm in Bangalore, people maybe somebody may be in US, somebody may be in West Bengal, somebody will be there. So we are able to put that one. And then it will be put on the YouTube live. And if you are not able to attend in your time, also on the YouTube, it will be there. You can see into that. So we can adapt to the pace of the people, turning every click towards that one. Micro learning, as you have seen in the retention is very less. So people have come, small modules. Even now they say videos also should be 4 minutes, 3 minutes, this thing. So that is known as the micro learning. So that we can learn in bits into that one. We learn that, we go further. Once we know the basics thing, then we can go into that. Is possible due to the technology. Then gamification. I've seen people are very much interested in the games there. Now students are able to develop their games, also new games. India is progressing very fast. So that interest come, curiosity come. And then through the game, if they have hit it something, they get, so many marks. They are very happy. They are getting the reward into that one. So all these things there, then due to that one, we can collaborate. We can have different communities, different groups. Whatever you want to learn some music one, you can join that. You can learn that instrument. You want to do, say, tailoring, designing, whatever it is there, that collaborative efforts are there due to the technology. So we are these technology, how the technology lifelong learning beyond classroom. One is self-directed learning, pursuing interests, setting goals into that because you are interested in that. Earlier in the classroom, it was not possible. Teacher is one, student are 40, they will be doing. Now, whatever interest you are having, you can go, you can set your goals, you can do. Now we have open schooling system is there, open universities are there, and then you need not to pass this thing. You can directly go, you feel into that one. So that is their self-directed learning is possible. Community engagement, there are various blood clubs, study circles, so many So when I did some work in the healing for the cancer patients, then we formed a community of that. The people, ladies who are suffering from say breast cancer, they come together. We discuss who have survived into that one. So real world experiences, internship, volunteering, we volunteer for certain services and things. As I am volunteering for the social services, mentorship, seek guidance, share, all these things are possible into that one. So I come now. When we did last year in a village school where I am there, we did a science fest. That time I studied about that, ancient time, what was the system of education? Because in 4th and 5th century, in the Nalanda University, nothing, our people excelled in mathematics. Zero, they could find out. Then the value of the pi. And now it is well documented the gravitation law was discovered at that time much earlier to the Newton. And even the 3 laws, they have written there in the shlokas. I became interested. What is their approach? Because their method is the holistic approach in that one. So that if we incorporate, now we have a technology also, we can go ahead. That time, India was topping even in the trade, in the science, in the mathematics, in the atomic energy, in the communication system, radio waves. So this is the picture I am showing you. Below is the Nalanda University created by the AI, and above how they were discussing, how things were there, so that if we can incorporate, and now technology is there, much more we can do. So one was interdisciplinary approach. More than 100 subject people all over the world were coming to Nalanda University to study. And they were learning critical thinking and problem solving. They used to discuss debates. That was the major thing. There will be a debate on topic they take, and everybody is free to express their thoughts, their ideas into that one. Mentorship guidance was available into that one. And that was a lifelong learning and very innovative. Not in the trade, India was the topmost. Our economy was on the topmost. People from all over the world, they were coming into that one. And in all the areas of science, technology, engineering, metallurgy, we have got the both which have not got rusted into that one. So if we have to embrace the lifelong learning, what are the 3 things which are important? One is be open-minded, welcome the new ideas, be resilient, overcoming the challenges, be curious, ask the question, don't be afraid of failures. The role of EdTech in supporting the lifelong learning that we have covered, interactive tools, virtual labs, there, gamification. Now, why lifelong learning should be there? Some people say, we learn and forget. Why to carry in that one? So, because we have to stay curious. Every day is a new thing. Every day is a learning thing. And I am able to tell you that I have learned maximum thing from my grandchildren. How they learn, when they got up, when my children came, I was so busy into that, I could not observe that one into detail. But then God gave me the chance to see that one. And I saw how they are learning, turning hundred of times and sitting. So each movement is a learning one. And then we stay curious, we stay relevant. Suppose doctors, if they have studied the medicine which were available at when they graduated MBBS, now new things have come, new surgery methods have come, so they become irrelevant. So if we stay relevant, we stay personal growth that is there, and professional advancement. We keep on doing that is the three things into that one. So yeah, this is online courses are available, educational apps are there, virtual mentorship is available, webinars are there, online coaching is there, interactive simulation games are there, which are all helping. These are through the technology. So we can say learning is a lifelong journey that requires patience, persistence, and passion. So let's continue to learn, grow, and evolve and make the most of there. So as I have discussed that curiosity is the beginning of that one. So gamification, that one come. So challenges become quests to that one. Rewards become the milestone. Let me do that one. Setbacks become the challenges to rise higher into that one. So that is the. Now in our ancient time, there was a concept of mandala. Mandala is a geometrical figure to connect various things. These days we are doing our mind maps. So mind maps is the recent discovery. Our ancient time, they were making beautiful mandala. Here I have tried to draw the thing that interconnectedness with the self-transformation, your thought, your speech, your behavior, your emotion, what you are reading, all those things, that is there. So that all interconnecting, that it can help us balancing the harmony between body, mind, and the soul with the people, personal growth. All these things are there. So your learning journey awaits. Start exploring, learning, growing the word. Now I will just show you something what I developed based on what I have done, based on body mind programming, based on the heart mind approach. So in a village, there's a school that is from nursery to 10th. All the students come from the villages, their people are there. So myself and professor said that we develop some program, then what should be the name we give? We did some brainstorming and then say, I am the sky should be the program. So that is going on. That is a new paradigm for value-based education. We make use of body-mind programming, empathy, heart, gratitude, all these things. Let's see. So there are the three pillars. What we saw in the essay, that is Satya, Dharma, and Prema. The truthfulness, then doing our duties well. This thing, Prema, love, that is the biggest thing. All the problems are coming that we don't understand what is love. And we are losing that one. Children are not loving their parents. Sometimes parents are not loving teachers. So when we introduce what should be the goal, student may want that they want to become engineer, they want to be scientist, they will there. What should be the goal which will help them whatever they want to become? Again, we did the brainstorming and we said, goal should be for the student, I am loving and lovable student. For teacher, I am loving and lovable teacher. So in the classes when we went, we asked that to become loving and lovable, what is required? First in the beginning, no answer come. Then we little say, tell something. He says, I should study well so that my parents love me. Good. What should be other one? I should love my brothers and sisters. I should not fight with them so that they love me and I love them. Similarly, my other relative teachers, my other close student, slowly they kept on telling, and the full board, big one, became full with that. So that is there. All answer came from them only. We provided the chance and then they gave. So, what is this I am sky mindset? That you are limitless. Whatever you want, you can achieve. Your system is capable of that. In BMP, we found that there is an automatic goal striving mechanism. Our brain is a automatic goal seeking mechanism. If the goal is there, it will try to help you to achieve that. So here we have seen that experiential learning through daily practices we develop. So that is going on. They work together in the teams, and we have introduced the heart-mind approach so that they learn. Benefit, it sparks the curiosity, strengthens the self-awareness, enhances the focus, creativity, and nothing. There. I told you that we did a science fest there, and our teachers were telling, in the village things are not available. This thing, we said, there was a holidays, as Dussehra holidays coming. Do something, come out with a chart, right from the nursery student to the 10th, everybody, whatever you like, come out. And they came out with that. So that is the thing. When we provide that environment, and then 350 students participated from other schools also. And we said that no competition. Whatever you present, you will get the memento and a certificate one. So that they work together in the team. And I will tell you, here one of the students from the village, when people from the director of the ISRO was there, he had made a Chandrayaan 3. He said, sir, I will show you the launch of that. I was also wondering, and the director was also wondering, what student is going to show? He just pressed something and 2-3 inches that went up. He was making a syringe, a hydraulic one, something. So when you push, it is lifting. That is the type of ideas come into that one. They have used cardboard, whatever things are there, natural available thing. They have done great thing that is there. So now to conclude, Edtech empowers lifelong learners to transcend classroom boundaries, unlocking endless possibilities for growth, discovery, and transformation. By harnessing the potential of technology, learners can cultivate a love for learning. That is very important. The love is the most important thing. And I am surprised when I read Einstein was working on a uniform. What is the force? What is the field which is working through that one? What connects each one? At the subatomic particle level, we are all connected. That we call as the quantum field. He has written there and gave a letter to the daughter that don't open up because people will laugh at me. And when she opened up, it was the love. Love is the unifying force. It is the quantum field which connects into that one. So that you are welcome to talk to queries, anything. Time is
So, thank you so much. And you have, I think, as we are here to celebrate Educational Technology Day, and you have pitched each one of it, and you have highlighted that how the critical thinking is very, very important Because I think everyone, you have also mentioned during this session that the students are, just they study, right? They don't understand why they study, because if I don't study, my parents will scold. That's a student mind. But if they love and study, if they understand and study, it's going to be really really effective. And you have also said some of the points that immersive learning techniques like AR VR gamification, those things. I think the and right now I think those who are watching us and learning and hearing you, we are already in the digital era. And
Yes.
yes, already we are in a path of immersive learning. So we have some like question, though you
Yes.
have already like covered. There are some
Yes.
predefined
Yes.
questions asked by our our students and participants. I would like to take few questions.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
sir?
Welcome. I'll try to answer.
Yeah. So,
Good.
over 90% of the online content is in English.
Yes.
So right now, government and every state are looking for own language, native language.
Yes.
So how can we encourage or uplift such educational content into the regional language?
Very good question. That's the major thing.
Yeah.
We, in our RMSO meeting, we were discussing, you know, we have made some videos in English.
Yeah.
Now the technology is available to convert them there into Kannada. And one of the document of the aim, they had sent, give that one.
Yeah.
So I was talking, our group was given that we Kannada we do. So one of the students said that he can do that one. He has converted similarly from Maharashtra people. They have converted to Marathi. People have converted to Gujarati. The Google also other they give, but still it is not reached that one. We have to see and modify it. But it has come in all the languages.
Yeah.
Just 12 are thing. So now by the time now AI will help us
Mm.
into that one. So technology, but we remember
Yeah.
this technology we have created to help us.
Mm.
Okay. So it is an aid. So sometime now when teachers are telling that we give some homework, student do on the AI, and after that now testing has been done. Retention is not there. They
Yes.
have put there. No, you make use of. Remember,
Yeah.
the collaboration between man, the real intelligence and artificial, it is very
Yes.
fast. I asked the chat GPT that how you are able to give fast results. They said that at any given time, up to 6,000 computers we use in the cloud.
Yes.
So there are algorithms, they divide that one.
Yes.
Okay, and then they are working. So that is now possible. We are able to do anything, it can come. But only thing is, we must remember that it is aid for us.
Yes.
We should not lose our real intelligence. That should increase so that we can take AI further. We have tried to simulate our intelligence into the machine. That's what we call
Yes.
machine learning.
Yeah. Nicely said, sir. I think relevant to this, there is one question.
Yes.
Uh, uh, they have said like skill building. What
Yes.
should be the primary goal of lifelong learning in India regarding skill building?
Yeah, one is the skill comes by doing only. Like bicycle.
Mm.
So people remember, first time when they dive, they will fall down this thing. Sometimes we use extra wheel,
Yeah.
but after we have done,
Mm.
then those wheels we do, and sometimes we put our hands also up and so there. So our
Yes.
system learn as the machines are learning.
Mm.
Our this beautiful, incredible body mind system is learning. Practice, practice, practice. And in the AI, large number of data is fed, then only it can come.
Mm.
Even the recognizing pictures. If you go into detail, we think it is able to do. No, they have fed into so many. Then only able there. But we are able to recognize. Oh, he is my friend who studied with me in the primary school.
Yes.
Our still no system is able to match our eye. We can distinguish in that. So remember is a aid there, and then different languages we use that one. We can change that. Is people are doing it. We I think in another few years everything will be available. Now last year or few years back they started engineering courses in Hindi,
Yeah.
and I saw the research. So more than 100 students have done that one, and then they have evaluated. They find that the mother tongue, the retention is more. Our thinking basically is in the mother tongue. So that is a good thing. Again we have to come back. We should know the common language like English and other things,
Yes.
but we should be able to think. Creativity, innovation, other thing that come from our DNA, our
Yes.
mother language.
Yes.
Every data is there stored. No?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
now people are doing
Yes.
within everything will be available in whatever language you want.
Right, right. And I think that nowadays YouTube has also given its own face to convert that into the language.
Yes.
Again, we have some options that also.
Now, like UNO and other thing, no? Different languages. Each has a phone. He is here in that. Somebody speaking, say Modi ji is speaking in Hindi, but German will be listening in the German. And
Yes.
French will be listening into that. And then real time.
Yeah, that is really real
It
time.
is amazing.
Yes. Yes, yes. Right. I think there are, I think, opportunity to work on it. So there is another very like interesting question.
Yes, yes.
What should be the right mindset? Degrees for life or learning for life?
No, see, that is very important thing.
Yes.
Okay. So learning is the outcome only.
Yeah.
Okay. We learn for achieving something. No? So that cannot be just a goal. Is
Yeah.
a mean, is a tool what we are using it.
Yes, sir.
So we should have something. That's why we put in the student. You try to become your loving and lovable student.
Yeah.
Teacher there. So compassion, empathy. That's why even in the design thinking, they have kept that thing empathize. So otherwise, technology-wise, other day I went to some school there. So they were showing the project, everything there. We'll put the sensor, it will work. Okay. Then I say, what sensor will work? How the sensor work into that one? And then sensor has to actuate something. Sensor is measuring the say temperature. But if the temperature exceeds, it has to actuate, put it off or on. So that sometimes students were not knowing. So learning is for a purpose that I should be able to lead a happy, healthy, successful life and fulfillment.
Yeah.
Contentment is the main. If the success doesn't lead to contentment, it is not success. Otherwise, what is happening? I have been meeting people because I do program on stress management. They have some goal, they achieve that one. The moment they achieve that, there's some other thing they never enjoy, they never happy. Something else. I've got now this car. Now I want the next model. Next into that is I have got house. I have got now job. So they should see what will give me contentment.
Right.
What will be there? What can be passion where I can put my heart and mind into that? Then everything will come because it's the automatic goal striving mechanism.
Yeah.
Goal strives you into that one. And I want to tell you that our Abdul Kalam ji,
Mm.
he is known as the missile man.
Mm.
He has written that our servo mechanism in the body mind is much more powerful than the servo mechanism what we are using in the latest one,
Yes.
in the missiles technology. I was wondering, what is it? Then I went into detail because it can give you further your goal also,
Mm.
further things also. There you have put identify 4 Y and hit it and kill it, the aeroplane or something. But here it is it give you the goal further. Now this is the thing. It will keep on guiding you. Now you do this. Now you do. You read this. You go to that. It is giving you the guidance. So one has to see there that your mind intuition is giving you guidance also. Whereas in that is, so that should be there, not big, there how you are going to change the life of people. That work, now student work. So, say farmers, how can they improve that watering, irrigation, seed selection, seed putting, then floods are there, rain, that if we empathize with the problem, oh, this is a serious problem, I have seen, then start working and finding out the solution. Young people I have seen, they have come out in our uh, sessions, beautiful ideas. And brainstorming is really one of the technique which people, student also love and I also love it.
Sir, I think one more question is there in the
Yes.
chat box.
Yes.
That you said about gamification, right? So, will it like affect our candidate or the students to divert focus from the real time study?
See, now I was seeing Xbox.
Okay.
My there, when my grandchildren were there, there is little involvement. So the interaction between the human and the machine has to take place. So when we developed this BMP and that was the eighth imagination, through LinkedIn, I came in contact with one American who was specialist in AR. So on we discussed there. He says how we can integrate that one. So he said that that's a good idea because immersive effect can be much more when we can relax our body and get involved into that. And immersion effect is the main key. Then only things will come. So I feel I'm working, telling the student that let's combine our those three aids and the VR and AR into that one. I am happy. I went to two KB schools yesterday. Both are now working to set up the AR and VR labs. So I
Right.
said, okay, when we come, we can see. In Delhi also, when I went to STEAM University, they invited me to give a talk there to their students very nicely. There also we saw that they have working into that. So then it will become our aid, our help there.
Yes, sir.
So both will grow. Real intelligence will grow, and I want that real intelligence and artificial intelligence, they should work together so that
Yes.
we can save time. We can do lot of things, you know. So that is.
Right, right. So I truly agree with you. And such kind of visual study, I have recently studied that if the more visual presentation, if we show to the childrens and students, it is kind of mind programming,
Yes.
and that will capture their mind, and they will not. This is one type of lifelong learning, I think, a type of. And this strategy also, I think, changes based on the person's focus and the mindset. Some people are good in hearing, so if you say, they will remember and they will
Yes.
picturize something. Some people, by seeing, they will capture an image like kind of thing and process their brain. So I think, I don't know, but I have just read few of the articles related to this.
Maybe it is there into
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I'll tell you.
yeah,
When I was young boy there, my father used to go for a dairy where people have got cows or buffaloes there.
yeah,
He used to go to bring the milk there.
yeah.
So I also was going. There was one person, Ramlal.
Huh.
I was told that he is totally blind.
Okay.
But the moment, I go and my father is going, he will greet us. Master, my father was a teacher. Master ji kaise hai?
हाँ, हाँ,
Bete tum kaise ho?
हाँ,
Then I was wondering how do he get now?
हाँ,
Whether he's partially blind or that. Then there was one doctor.
yeah,
He said, he also got that one. He checked up. He says he's totally blind. Then I asked him, रामलाल जी आप बताइए ये कैसे पता लगता है आपको? कहते
हाँ.
everybody foot that the thing is style is different. From
Okay.
that noise, how they are walking, that sound, he is able to find out how they keep that container there. So then I was seeing what is the neuroscience in that. So what is we are not having, then our other senses try to compensate. So they become more
More
strong.
active.
More,
Yes. Okay.
In
That's
VL also, we took the blind people for assembly,
okay.
electronic assembly. Training was done and thing. After that, as I was the industrial engineer, their efficiency was much more. Their quality was much more. No rejection at all.
Yeah.
Once they have learned, because their all focus is there on
Yes.
that what they are doing. They are in the present moment. So that's a beautiful thing. Our system is so incredible. It tries to compensate. Now in the medical science, they say if some blockage is there,
Yes. Yes.
so other artery route it tries to form it to that.
Yes.
So that is the we are not appreciating our inner divinity, our inner power. That's why we feel okay, little headache, take the SO this thing. Or we get there, we are thinking we are just like a machine. But this machine has created all the parts. So
Yes.
in healing, I tell them these all parts are created within only. So
Mm.
if you go there, it can do the repair nicely. Now why you are worried? And it really works. Only thing
True.
is our understanding.
Yes. Yes.
Was
Yes.
I told them I worked for 3 years with the cancer patient in the hospital. My job was only to change their mindset. We are able to do.
Yeah. That's great, sir. Great. It's itself is a great achievement. I believe. When people having cancer and when they hear itself, half 50% their mindset go like in a
Yes.
negative mindset, and to bring that back, and I think doctor also is to say be positive, stay positive, and that itself can bring the revolution.
Now, one thing very interesting. See, we don't give importance to breathing because it is automatic. So
Yeah.
doctors nowhere say you breathe like this something. But breathing is such that the way we have got one natural breathing pattern, many
Yeah.
things, but it gets changed by our behavior, by our eating pattern, nothing. So when we are tense, breathing changes.
Mm.
When we are into anxiety, so we started thinking that if we can change the breathing from anxiety breathing to the normal breathing, anxiety will go. That's what I tried with the cancer patient or healing. That breathing is the only thing which changes our physiology and psychology, and even in spirituality. If you go, how do you go to meditative state? Through breathing only. So our ancient people they gave lot of importance to breathing
Yes.
into that.
Yes.
That's why pranayam came, so many
Yes.
ways came there into that. That is really interesting thing
Yeah.
there. So I have been in, even for students that I am the sky. So they do some breathing exercises. They do some simple meditation. Every day they do for 10, 15 minutes meditation there. So simple practices, it brings the changes because our system is learning, it is transformed.
Really, we are really exciting, and we are awaiting that I am the sky will launch soon and will come up with a great success.
No, I am now writing the book.
Yeah.
One of BMP, one of my mentee, today also he said, yesterday we were discussing.
Yeah.
So he's refining, giving page number,
Yeah.
and it is ready, and then we want to publish it.
Yes, sir.
So,
And any support from us, we are
yeah, it
definitely
is there
there.
all collaborative we do. That is there.
Yes. Yeah.
Second book on the I am the sky. That is also almost ready.
Yeah.
We have to do. Then I'm writing a book on design thinking,
Yes. Yes.
conscious way,
Mm.
including because that doesn't cover from where the creative solution come.
Mm.
They don't. So there, because in BMP we have put that there is a new paradigm for creative solutions also, and we have tried. So incorporating that, half is ready. I just showed it at the our round table. Everybody liked it. Now other 10, 15 days I will complete it there, and then we'll that is fully illustrated. Writing
Yes.
is less, it is the illustration. And then we are taking the real problem, what the mentees have been doing, some of that will come
Yes.
into that one. So we'll see. We can. I am open for collaborating so that we can do.
Yes, 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 definitely, sir. I'm really excited after hearing this, what is inside this I am the sky. I was initially by hearing this I am the sky, I was quite curious. And you have said, okay, I am the sky. Okay, I was name itself like sky aerospace, it's quite related. And I was like, okay, what's there inside? But when you said the and in the slides also you have given a brief you have touch upon the some of the highlights, and that's really interesting. So I'm going to support whatever
Good,
uh,
good.
that I can.
I want it should become a new system of education in the
Yeah.
school. They can it's not changing their syllabus. It's a way of learning, way of thinking,
Yes,
giving
sir.
them the confidence thing. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right, sir. True, true. So true. We should, syllabus should not change, but we should change the way of,
yeah,
learning pattern. Yeah.
so that they do ask question. These days, I my biggest job is to encourage them to ask question.
Yes.
They don't ask question because I tell teachers also encourage them.
Yeah.
They may be afraid from you. That's why we will
Actually,
try.
students, I feel like even I was an educator. I'm right now educator also.
Mhm.
Even I feel the same. Like student don't come up with the question, and what I have realized from my side is that they think that maybe what they're asking is very silly question.
Yeah.
That thing that is a majority of them I think in that way, that their question is a very silly question. So they feel like, oh, what he will think, what topper
Yes.
will think, what other will think, hey, why you're asking this question. So they are bounded with the criticism, like they have to
Yes.
answer them. So I think that's a major reason.
Even the major thing, even in the school, they say I do, we do the brainstorming.
Yeah.
When I saw do in my presence,
Yeah.
they start judging. Some idea comes. I say no, don't
Yes.
judge. Give them
Yes.
to whatever. There's no silly idea. There's no
Yeah.
dumb question. Let them come, and then later on those ideas. See,
Yes.
like see, you are from the aerospace.
Yeah.
I became interested in Wright brothers.
Hmm.
What were they? Then I went deep. They were just matriculate.
Yes.
One has spent 2 years, other has spent 3 years, and then they had a bicycle business, no technology, and they got the idea that our bicycle fly,
Yeah.
and they kept on working. They were not knowing. They went to professor. They told them, okay, make like this. They invented, not the professor.
Yes.
Just a curiosity came. My bicycle has to
Yeah.
fly. Hmm. It is heavier than the air. It should fly, and they
Yes.
succeeded. Similarly, all our inventors, they have not, most of them, they have not gone to universities.
Yes.
I went to New Jersey. I
Yeah.
spent 1 week in the um, that labs. What are that? Edison labs.
Okay. Oh.
And Edison was not keeping good health also. He has hearing problem.
Mm.
And then I was there. He was working on something
Mm.
metallurgy.
Mm.
It didn't come through, and that became a cement. Portland cement he invented.
Mm.
Okay, so like that, and recording that gramophone record, they have kept there what he did first. So thousands of them are there. So he welcomed that one failure. This thing keep on doing. That day, people students become afraid of failure or asking the question.
Mm.
There's a Stanford University has been doing a program creativity in business. So after developing VMP, I got that book, purchased that book. I was amazed. What we are talking in BMP, they are talking about the mandalas, they are talking about the meditation, they are talking about the surrender. In BMP, after programming, we have a surrender. And they say, question, no? There's nothing. What if people have asked, what is the question? Then so many answers have come, what is the question? Keep saying, So there is nothing that it is a discovery. Through
Mm.
question, you discover thing, you move into, you get more to learn about that. You don't
Yes.
question.
Yeah.
See, now my what I example that the P becoming is a common thing. We assume that
True.
डालेंगे तो plant आ जाएगा.
Ah.
Curiosity is not there. At that age, Now also I'm wondering, can we manufacture something using the five basic elements? Water, earth, anything. How it can do? Now in some biotechnology I've seen from they are making hundreds of plants together.
Hmm.
So, but furthermore is there. But if I say I know, you don't put question, then further learning will not take place.
Yes.
Okay, like mine, I became can somebody read the mind? If I rejected it is not possible, I will not go.
Yes.
But I said, let me see.
Hmm.
Then I met a person there who could read my mind, told them, you are this guy. So we have to be open.
Yes.
Based on science, science is limited.
Yes.
Science doesn't know still about the full thing about the atom. Okay, finger. So that is there, but they are exploring. So we
Yes.
also have to explore. But
Yeah.
if we say I know, means gone. We don't know anything. Gravity, we don't know. What is that which is attracting? Why it is not going up?
Yeah.
In some of the planets, it goes up also. They fly.
Yeah.
So as we explore, that is there. Be open-minded.
Yes.
Question everything and answer. If you don't know the answer, teachers also said, I will try and find out. Keep on doing. Book you will get, guide you will get, or in the next janma again you will be inquiring.
Yeah.
That's what in our Indian way people were doing. That's how they could know about the planets without going there. And what they have written is correct. No?
No, no one knows, but
Even
yes.
Ramanujam,
Yeah.
I read about Ramanujam,
Yeah.
recent one, how he was able to do those calculation results. When he went to UK, someone the people were laughing. He doesn't know anything. But answers are correct.
Yeah.
But one of the professor became interested. He asked him. He says, my goddess is showing me on that. I see that. That means within that whole knowledge is there. Our DNA has got all the knowledge.
Yeah.
Past, future, present also, future also. And DNA is part of us only. Now scientists also say, agree. So that means some method we can take that, get that knowledge from the DNA or from the, that's what
Yeah.
in the creativity we do meditation. All our ancient, why I showed our ancient Nalanda, they were doing all the things. They were doing experimentation. They were going to meditative state. They were contemplating. So that should become parcel of our education.
Yes. Right, sir. So thank you, sir, for your time and for enlightening us with this wonderful knowledge in this educational technology day. You have also enlightened us about a lot of technologies and actually more about that a lifelong education that we can learn using technology. That you have given an enlightenment in today's session. So
Even we say if we stop learning, we are dead.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Learning is automatic. Only
Yeah.
we should have a curiosity every moment from everybody. Everything we are learning.
Yeah. So that's a like a nice word that if you stop your curiosity, that means curiosity from learning. That means you are just a date meet, right, sir? Yeah. So thank you, sir. In future, we
Okay.
will collaborate.
Yeah, yeah, we'll do. I am ready.
Yeah.
I want to.
Already we are connected together, and
Yes.
we have seen you working in a great manner as well, so active with the schools and with the mindset, triggering the mindset, right mindset to the coming generation. So wish you all the best, sir. We would like to stand
Thank
next
you,
to you.
Aishwarya.
Yeah. And we would like to support you, sir.
Good, good.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So
Okay.
I think requesting participants, you can fill up the feedback form. So you'll be receiving the certificates. And tomorrow and day after tomorrow also we have a session. So stay tuned with us tomorrow also, 6 p.m. Right? So thank you once again, sir.
Okay.
Jai Hind, sir.
Okay.
Good
Nice.
night.
I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I'm always enjoy sharing my experience. We learn from
Yeah.
anything.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
I wish all your people who are attending,
Yeah.
they can contact me also. There is nothing.
Yes.
I always, one my habit, any query I answer.
Yeah. Okay, you can connect him through LinkedIn. There are actually the participants are 50% students and 50% faculties.
Good,
So
good.
faculty, whether you are faculty or students, you can always contact him. Faculty, those who have LinkedIn account, you can contact him directly. You can give our reference that how you came to know about him. So he will be happy to help. He's always an open minded.
In
Thank you.
LinkedIn, my name is Raj Dham.
Yeah.
R-A-J. Kumar, I am not writing there. But
Yeah.
even you put Rajkumar Dham, it will come.
Yeah, yeah. We'll
Dham.
share with the students or
Yes, yes.
the faculty. So.
Good. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you
Thank
once again. Thank you, all our host and our experts who have been here. Thank you once again, sir, Rajkumar Tham,
okay.
sir, for being and engaging our audience so actively.
Thank you. We'll keep on. This is the beginning.
Yeah, this is just a beginning. Yeah, we'll sure ahead,
Okay.
sir. All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Good
Okay.
night, everyone. Good night, sir.
Good night.
Good night. Yeah. We can wind up the session here, everyone. So thank you, Shalu. Thank you, entire team. And tomorrow we will get back to the same time. Thank you so much.
In halls of knowledge, bold and bright, stands in of a world, a guiding light. With wisdom vast and skills untold, they shape the future, brave and bold. From AI's rise to research call, they train the minds to conquer all. Workshops, FDPs, and learning grad, empowering scholars across the land. Innovation flows in all they do, breaking barriers, forging new. A legacy of growth and cheer, academy in of a world leads the frontier. Innovation flows in all they do, breaking barriers, forging new. A legacy of growth and cheer, academy in of a world leads the frontier. Leads the frontier. Leads the frontier. Leads the frontier. In halls of knowledge, bold